Hey everyone, we're going to see Noah's Ark. And I was really excited to come today until it started raining, and then I got a little superstitious about that. But we're here. It's a little too loud for Josiah. Now we're getting a little space from the buses over here and having our lunch. But the Ark awaits. So how was it, guys?
It was awesome.
Good?
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Awesome. How was it?
Great.
Okay. We'll be back. It was good? All right.
It's amazing in there. Everybody ought to see that. Everybody.
Everybody should come.
Yep, yeah, they should.
I think these are some examples of the wooden logs, just for perspective. Get some epic music playing. One of the amenities that Noah did not enjoy was security cams on the side of the Ark. Sort of the tail fin and one of these towers, these observation towers that they have built around. And I think these are sort of concrete pylons that they said keep it 12 feet above ground for perspective. Is that possibly an Ebenezer?
How do you get in the yard?
I think we go straight ahead. Wow. So we're now going under the Ark. Beautiful. And these wooden pylons, I'm not sure. I'm assuming these are for show, unless they're actually doing something. They kind of go straight into the side there. Feels like a Disneyland line, and we're literally underneath the Ark. There's crates. Oh, here we go. Time lapse of the Ark being built, which I think is available to view online. Even these wood banisters are very finely polished, beautiful woodwork. It's like wooden kind of dowels or pegs there to hold it together. Can't wait to see what?
Real animals if they are any.
Have you ever been on an Ark before?
No.
Me neither. Here's the obligatory entrance photo. Here's some of the woodwork in the entrance.
Touch it? See what it feels like? There are different kinds of wood. There's different kinds of wood being used here. This one's different than this one.
So we're now inside the Ark. Of Noah's 600 years, all the fountains. just needed 2 of these. The sign explains that juveniles take up less space, eat less, create less waste, easier to manage, and they have more time to reproduce after the tour. Noah didn't need to bring any of these. Sea creatures. So this is a cool little cross section here. You got one side. So we're going to the pre-flood world exhibit next. Very interesting.
I don't know. I think it's a walk through kind of like we're doing right now. See the first, this is day 1. The earth and the light. But this is what kills me. That planets came before the sun. That's hard to handle. Curly hair and white guy. European white guy. The man is like, all the beasts are cool, but... Wow. That's the first sacrifice. The burnt offering. Oh, well, it's through this door. Not, you can't go around. Angels are smart.
Wickedness abounds, divine judgment comes in the form of the flood. So nobody told me there would be ROUSs on this boat. Rodents of unusual size.
Sort of thing. It's just like we're just learning from just looking at what he's done.
Nothing in nature is just coincidental. So you're building layers.
Who told you? God said he was going to wipe out all flesh that lived on land. If he was speaking only of a local flood, it seems like God would have told it to move instead of spending decades building this ark. Plus, I wouldn't have needed to bring the flying creatures, since they could easily get away from a local flood. Do you have any more questions?
Statue. So these are some of the exhibits here that have scrolls, animal observations, artist interpretations. Here's the metalworking shop.
quarters.
This is the living quarters.
Not a bad sized home.
Yeah, seriously, there's plenty of room. Here's Shen's room. He's sort of going for the turn of the century chic.
Musical instruments, even though they're part of the descent of man.
Ooh. Oh, she's cooking. Here's sort of an indoor garden. Vegetarian diet. Here's the dove. He's going up.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Get the dove. Here's Noah's quarters and a kind of a navigation center. You can see maps, tools, everything laid out for the brains of the operation. Nice bed. Everything's built on sort of a square quarter system. Everything's cubic, square. So we're now at the third deck. You can actually see where the sunlight comes in, and you can see this nice long hallway, which gives you a sense of proportion. Football field and a half. Looks like sunlight's sunlight coming in through the sunroofs there. We saw the third floor, which was like a lot of exhibits and history and kind of debates. And so now we're heading back down. We're going to go to the petting zoo and see what we can see there. I'll see if I can get some reactions from other people, see what they think, see what they liked. Say hi, Evie.
Hi,
So this was kind of cool. They had a whole exhibit for how to teach the Ark to kids. And their sort of argument was we shouldn't present Noah's story as a fairy tale with cutesy, cartoony pictures and with a little teeny tiny Ark. We should present it more sort of accurately and more historically. So, interesting argument. So now we're in the obligatory gift shop. Hats, stuffed animals, t-shirts, games, books, puzzles, more stuffed animals, fine art. And we're heading out to the petting zoo. We're outside now, walking to the petting zoo, but you can see the backside is kind of connected to these buildings. This is where the elevators are, I suppose. You've got a big restaurant. But, so why did you come today?
See the Ark.
Are you local or did you drive from far away?
An hour.
An hour? Okay, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. I wanted to see by the specs it's supposed to be like the real Ark, and it was very, very awesome. And that it took him 100 and some years to build it. You know, I never thought about how long it took.
Yeah,
Or Noah, yeah.
makes it more real.
Yeah. So it was really something.
What did you guys think?
We liked it.
Liked it? Why'd you come?
Curiosity more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like this?
See what it was.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Great. Not really. But it's pretty good. Parallel with the line.
And what'd you think? What was like the best part? Or
People up there with the workers. Luke, sit down in the chair. Whole thing, really. I enjoyed it all.
when you walk up that view, man, that was something. What'd you guys think?
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Did you learn anything from the exhibits and all of that, the reading?
Yeah, we read a lot. I liked it. I will come back.
You come back, okay. Yeah, so if you see, some people came for curiosity, they don't want to come back. But what else? Why would you come back?
I think it was a good experience. Well, I didn't really get to see everything because of the kids. So
Yeah.
of course, I would want to come back without them.
The kids have a time limit on them.
Yeah, they was a little restless.
Uh-huh. We were thinking between like amusement park and museum, it was more like museum. Like, I want to go just the two of us.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See if we can do that.
So we made it, but it's a little rainy now. All in all, we had a really good time at Ark Encounter. We had our own encounter with the Ark. And the baby's going to sleep. I will definitely go back if I have the chance. There was a lot to see. There was more to see than we could possibly get to, especially having small kids with us. I would give the experience total rating of maybe a 7 out of 10. It was higher than a 5, lower than a 9. For me, having small kids, I had a 4 and a 2-year-old. There was no playground, and if there was a playground, I know it's like a small thing. You go to the zoo and they have a playground and all the kids are playing on the playground. They're not looking at the animals. But you go to the Ark and you need some time to sit, and you need some time for your kids to be able to go crazy and play with other kids. That's a big thing. They may have a playground in the future. They said this was phase 1 of 7 phases that are going to be rolling out. So I'm hoping that they're going to do a lot of new cool things, and I would go back to see what else is new. It satisfied my curiosity. It was a spectacle. It was a lot to behold. The magnitude of the Ark, the size was impressive, and it was beautiful. I would say what pushed it past a 6 for me was the visuals. It was just instance after instance of incredible displays, artistry and craftsmanship that were out of this world. The Ark itself and everything inside, the animals, the figurines, the animatronics were even good, which I don't really like animatronics normally, but all of that made it incredible, and I would have spent more time with the art and with the kind of the different rooms that were on display, and definitely some of the information. On the first level, there's nothing to read really. It's just kind of an experience. The second level, they start to give you more displays. There's a lot to talk about, to debate, maybe to fact check, maybe to Google. Some of those things we didn't get to because we had to keep moving for the kids, but I definitely would have, you know, if it was just me and my wife or my friends, we would have debated and sat in some of those rooms and watched the videos and things like that. So it was very cool. A lot of people that I talked to said they were there out of curiosity. They wanted to see it. They were curious, and it was satisfying for that, for sure. And if you are a believer, then there's a lot of cool things to see. If you're not a believer, you have to take a lot with a grain of salt. You know, the elephant in the room is that Ken Ham has a reputation. You either love him or you hate him. What I like about Ken Ham is that he doesn't apologize and he doesn't suck up to people who disagree with him. He just says, hey, you're wrong. But some people, you know, don't like that. But there's actually quite a lot of information in there about the scientific background, the paleontology, the biology, the feeding of the animals, the keeping of the animals. If you're familiar with the Creation Museum, there's a lot of dinosaurs and stuff. So they answer questions from skeptics, but at the same time, if you're a skeptic, don't expect to be coddled. Yeah, it was great. So that was my experience. Hope you go have your own Ark Encounter, and if you can't get to it, I hope this video gives you a little taste, and if you can get to it, I hope this video spurs you to do so. Very cool Ark Encounter. Thanks for watching.